His cunning tactics and artistic talent allowed him to redraw the map in a liberal fashion.
Pale vermilion would be nice.
Intent. The leaders of the Protestant and
So that settles it. We dropped plenty of food to the boys behind the wall. I hope they've received the sacrament of extreme unction.
Wait a minute. That's not a sacrament.
Why, sure it is. It says so right in my little book. There's 7 sacraments.
That's outrageous. There are only 3 sacraments.
Oh, hello. Hello, welcome to History in a Blender 2007. I'm Jesse Sherman here with RAPE, the Regional American Placement for Education. We'd like to take a moment to let you know that all of the big major events that have happened throughout European history have been inspired by America. Now you may be thinking, wait a minute, wasn't I taught that America wasn't founded back in the 1300s? Well, that's wrong. That's been taught to you by people who are terrorists and who hate freedom. So we'd like to take a moment to dedicate this movie to the memory of Ronald Reagan. Let's take a look at some of his final moments.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. Tear it down. Reagan smash! Reagan smash!
Salam and good evening to you, worthy friend. Wait, don't go! I can see that you are only interested in the exceptionally rare. I think then you would be most rewarded to consider this. It once changed the course of a young man's life. A young man who, like this,
Blender
was more than what he seemed. A diamond in the rough. Perhaps you would like to hear the tale? It begins on a dark night.
Good evening to you all. I'm here with my monkey Abu to tell you something about my childhood. Everything revolved around this blender here. Stop it, Abu! It all started out with the Rasmussens at the dawn of time. I was there too. In ancient times, people believed that the Great Schism happened in the Catholic Church, but it is common knowledge that the Catholic Church is infallible. This is what actually occurred. Historians believe that Urban was the Pope in Rome and Clement VII was the Pope in Avignon. What the historians don't realize is that Rome and Avignon are different names for 2 different sections in the Catholic Church.
Pope hat. Pope robe.
I think during the Eucharist, the Bible should be open to the 7th page. I think it should be open to the 5th. But 7 is God's favorite number. Well, 5 is a prime number. Well, 5 is gonna be the number of bullets in your face if you don't shut up.
Welcome back. I hope you have been enjoying the stories so far. The next one is set in the 1400s. As you can see, the following quote explains it rather well. Abodate lapodate tabert shut his household with sufficient food and water and allowed no one to enter or leave until the Calvinist plague had passed.
We'll get this one. We'll make him a Calvinist. Well, this one got away. I'll get the next one.
As you all know, selective breeding was introduced in the agricultural revolution in the 18th century. Few remember the experimental applications to humans. They had many programs, including The Bachelor. Oops, wrong Bachelor. Here it is. Here's the right one.
It was a tough decision this week, but I think I've made my choice. Jennifer, I'm sorry, but you're just fat. You're gonna have to leave. I just can't deal with someone like that. And Olga, you're a wonderful, you're a sweet person. In all honesty, you're sweet, but you got to do something about that unibrow. I can't look at you and not laugh. I'm sorry. Mercedes, you're kind of a jerk to me. Like when you punched me, that's just not gonna work. I'm sorry. So my choice this week is, well, clearly you all know who's the hottest here. You know, I gotta choose you, Brittany. So.
One of the more humorous stories I have been involved in is the story of Rasputin. Take a look.
In the good old days, the parent... Abu, listen to me. If that was a real gun, I could have got seriously injured. Abu, put the gun down. Put it down. Put it down. Go to your room. Go to your cage. Whatever you go to. In the good old days, the parents would raise their family on a more personal basis. During the Enlightenment era, some ideas went a little bit overboard. In a few regions throughout the land, child rearing became a common practice.
I'm gonna be there to rear your child.
You hear that, Ben? Don't let him near the kid. He wants to rear your child.
Okay, Johnny, time to get reared.
As the ancient forces of Kaiser Wilhelm united and marched toward France, they realized that it would be clever to attack through Belgium. This is the story told today, but it has been changed throughout time. I remember the real names. Kaiser Wilhelm was actually a king named Xerxes, and his forces were the Persians. The Belgian people were called Spartans, and the battle occurred at the passage of Thermopylae.
Gather your arms and eat your breakfasts. For tonight, we dine in hell!
The reason Napoleon and Hitler were not able to defeat Russia was because of Gandalf.
Shut up! You shut up! You shut up!
Good evening to you all. I'm here to tell you about my childhood with my monkey Abu. It all started, I don't know. In the good old days, parents would raise their children on a more personal basis as the families became smaller.
You're kind of weird with your hand, like doing weird stuff with the.
Okay. In the good old days, parents. Dang it! I keep playing with this piece of crap.
Stop.
Okay. In the good old days, the parents would raise their family on a more personal basis, as the families became smaller. I keep pausing there. Okay, here, okay, just go.
Move the monkey around.
Child rearing became a common practice.
You dummy.
This is the story told today, but I remember, dang it, as ancient. This is the story told today, but it has been changed many times throughout time. Told today, but it has been changed many times throughout time. I remember the real.
Did you get that?
Vote again! Again! Vote again!
Good.
How do I get in?
Oh my gosh, this crap is in my mouth. Dang
Dang it, that's stupid. That's dumb. Nick, can I borrow your skateboard? Okay. Nick, you're stupid. Shut his assholes. I just pictured Nick laughing for some reason. Yes!
Jesse, you were over there. I really hope that boom didn't pick up my laugh.
Selector was introduced to... Historians believe that... You go to your room. In the ancient times, people believed that the Great Schism happened in the Catholic Church, but it is common knowledge that the Catholic Church is infallible. This is what actually occurred. Historians believe that Pope Urban was in Rome. Dang it. The Belgium.
Just to like reassure you, we're not putting this in the bleachers under bloopers any under circumstance. Yes, I'm gonna have to disagree with you there. We're not. We are. I'm sitting here like half naked. It's not even funny. I think it's really good. No, it's not, and this is gonna be super awkward. And I don't.